So what would you say to someone who's maybe in their, 30s or 40s, late 30s, 40s, who's starting to think about investing in or purchasing real estate, maybe together, maybe, but they're thinking about that. What would you tell them their challenges are going to be and their opportunities are going to be?
Yeah, well, I think real estate is very much, as I said before, it's very much an information and relationship business. So I think to really do an effective job, and I'm speaking very, very much from a broker's perspective and not an investor's perspective, because I
Please.
don't own real estate, I don't buy real estate. But I would think as a buyer, you would want to know the market extraordinarily well. The more market info you have, the more market intel you have, the less likely you are to make a mistake. So if I was going to invest, if I was going to become an investor, I'd pick a property type that I would specialize in. So I really understood everything about that. I would get to know a market or markets that I wanted to invest in. I'd build relationships with the people that could help me execute those transactions and understand the market well enough so I didn't make mistakes. I don't want to buy a property with some vacancies, assuming I could get a rent of X and I can only get X minus 20%, because that's going to impact the performance of my investment. So very much an information and knowledge based business. I will tell you, I think the characteristics that I've seen in brokers that have done extraordinarily well and risen to the top of the brokerage ranks are probably, there's a lot of overlap with investors that have done extraordinarily well. But the three characteristics I see in brokers who get to the top of the industry are: number one, they are an expert in a narrow niche of the market. And I always tell people, if you want to be an expert, pick something that is small enough that you can understand every single thing about it, but large enough you can make a good living.